Hey guys, we are in my new to me Buick Enclave. It is a 2016 that we bought used, but we've only had it for a couple months. I really love it. I wanted to do a quick car tour for you guys, but also a clean with me because since I've had it for 2 months, I have not cleaned a single thing, and I'm about to go on a road trip. It's about a 9-hour one-way drive with my sister in a couple days. So since we're going to be spending all day in the car, I thought I would at least have it smell good and be somewhat clean. It really isn't in terrible shape. I'll do like a little tour of the current situation in a second, but with a car seat in a car in general, it gets sketchy real fast. So I definitely need to take the car seat out, clean that, and then mostly just clean the floors. There's just a lot of crumbs and things going on. So I thought I would bring you guys along since this is my first time cleaning this new car and give you a quick tour at the same time. So starting with the driver's seat, we do have leather seats. They're like a light tan, I guess you would say, almost like a caramel color. It's hard to tell with this lighting. And we do have the like rubber mats at the bottom, so that should be fairly easy to clean, which I'm excited about. The dashboard doesn't get too dirty actually. In my Prius, it would get really dirty and really dusty, but this stays actually pretty nice. It's just like, I don't know if you can see like smudge prints and just little bits of dust around like the buttons and the cup holders and everything. That gets pretty dirty pretty quickly. But other than that, I mean, I just really love this car. I really love the look of it. We do have heated seats. There's also a heated steering wheel. And I have a little like phone holder that I put in the CD slot. So if you have any specific questions about this car, definitely let me know and I can answer anything for you in the comments. But we do have a sunroof too. I'll open that for you guys. There's 2 sunroofs up there. So this is a 2016 Buick Enclave. And it does have 3 rows. One of them is folded down, so let's head to the back. I'll show you that. So here's the situation. Lots of crumbs and food in my son's car seat and just all around him, essentially. Floors down here also have those rubber mats, but there's, as you can see, spilled milk down there, I guess. So these are capped in leather seats, and then in the back we have folded down the 3rd row, and I will fold that up just to give you guys an idea here in a second. And the only thing I have in the trunk right now is just my stroller. Alright, so these seats are really easy to fold and unfold and all of that. So you literally just grab this strap and then you're going to give it a tug. It pops into place, and that is that. Same with this side. And there you have it. And the way that it fits to be able to close it with the 3rd row. I just have it like sitting up like this. So I don't have it set up as a double right now. It's just set up as a single, but it definitely has plenty of room to close. And so it's all good to have the 3rd row and a large stroller back here. So this is the view of the 3rd seat once it's folded up. It does have 3 seat belts back there. And it does feel very roomy actually in terms of legroom and headroom and everything. So that is one of the reasons why we picked this car for a 3-row over others. Is it just felt very roomy back there. Alright, so I guess we're gonna get into the whole cleaning situation. Alright, so I started by taking the car seat out and the seat protector that was underneath out. Those definitely needed to be cleaned, so I knew that was a top priority, and then I could start cleaning underneath. I do have the Chico Next Fit Zip, and that car seat is amazing because it is so easy to take the cover off. You just literally unzip the whole thing, and I really do find that it is as easy as they make it sound to take it off and put it back on. So definitely recommend. It's a little bit pricier, but if
you want something that's convenient, and this car seat does last a really long time because it is the convertible, so my son will be using this for definitely a few years. I'm vacuuming everything out of the car seat now, and I'm using the tip on the vacuum that is just a really narrow to get all of the little cracks and crevices. And then after that, I just sprayed it down. I'm going to let it soak for a little bit. Next, I needed to remove all of the rubber mats on the floors. There's some in the third row, second row, first row, so I wanted to take all of those out so that I could vacuum underneath. Here's the multi-purpose spray that I'm going to be using, the lilac scent from Mrs. Meyer's, and just a microfiber cloth. I was a little bit unsure because I'd never used the Mrs. Meyer's to clean inside a car before, but I'd seen a few people use it recently and decided to give it a try, and it actually worked amazing. I kind of just sprayed it all over, and it really did a good job on all of the different surfaces, so very happy with that. Next, I decided to spray down the mats. I thought I would do this next so that they had a little bit of time to dry while I finished the rest of the car. And then here I am with my V8 Dyson using the wider vacuum attachment, and I'm just going to get some of those big pieces off the floor first, and then I'll go back through with the more detailed, smaller attachment. I'm also vacuuming the seats because there was a lot of things stuck in just the little cracks and wanted to do that first before I wiped them down. This was probably the most satisfying part of this whole car clean because it's such a big space and you could see the actual vacuum lines. So this was awesome. So here I am with the smaller attachment. I'm going now into the cracks and just getting some of those smaller pieces that the bigger attachment wasn't able to pick up. Now I'm just going to wipe down all the seats with that same Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray in the lilac scent, so it smelled amazing. And it did a really great job. Just something simple. The seats weren't in bad shape, but I just kind of wanted to refresh them a little bit, and that's exactly what it did. Now I'm using the Method Glass and Surface, and this is the mint scent. It smells great, and it did a great job of just cleaning all the windows, the front dashboard, and then also the mirror that I used to look backwards. All of those surfaces just needed a little bit of a refresher, and it also added to the amazing smell of the car. Now I'm going to go in, I'm using this Rubbermaid Reveal tool, and I'm going to detail clean all of just the little parts of the straps and underneath the padding that had some chunks that needed to be taken off. This tool does a really good job because it scrubs really well, it rotates, has a little battery in there. And I actually was tipped for this tool by Brianna Kay, and I actually really love it. Like, there's so many different things you can use it on, so this is just one of the many things. I use it in my kitchen sink a lot, but it worked very well in this case. And then once I was done scrubbing everything down, then I just used that same microfiber cloth to just kind of clean everything off and dry it up. Alright, so these are drying. They're almost dry. I'll probably wipe them down a little bit too because there's still like a few little smudges that didn't really come out since my hose is not super powerful. I'm going to wash the car seat cover and just like the little seat protector cover, but the actual car seat is good to go. And then everything in here is good at this point. Seats are very clean. Carpet's fairly clean. About as clean as I could get it. And then I'm gonna put the mats over the top. But I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. I put that third row back down, my stroller back to how it was. But everything looks fairly clean. And the best part is it smells good. So I would say this is a success. A little bit of a hot mess at this point, but it didn't take me too long. It was a little bit over an hour. It's just pretty hot and humid out today. But I enjoyed this video. I thought it was fun. So if you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. And I post vlogs, cleaning videos, and just motherhood related chats. So if you enjoy those topics, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.